Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. And the boys are back, Wilson and Trippier, to be assessed ahead of the City trip, says Eddie Howe. They've been out for so long. Wilson's been out for ages, and Trippier was been out for a good 12 weeks, something like that. So they've been out for long periods of time, so it's good to have them back. But one thing I would like to say is the players who came in for them have stepped up massively. You know, at right back, especially Kraft. He's come in and done a superb job in the recent, a couple of weeks. He's just been unbelievable. With his runs going forward down the right flank, to his tackles, everything, his timing and doing everything he does has been brilliant. So that's good. But on the other hand, with Callum Wilson getting injured, Chris Wood's been in. To me, he hasn't done enough. Not good enough for this club. Next season, I don't expect him to be the first starting 11. I expect maybe a bench out. And now Callum's back. But with Callum's injuries and that, it's hard. So Joe Linton a couple of weeks ago was playing up front, scored 2 goals. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see what Eddie Howe does. And the starting lineup comes out against Man City. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see the team news. They should be out soon. It goes on to say, Eddie Howe reveals Callum Wilson and Kieran Trippier could feature in Newcastle United's Premier League trip to lead us Manchester City, with the duo both training very well this week. He also says Callum has trained really well all week and we are pleased with him. He's trained very well and come through 2 very tough days physically. He looks good and has put a lot of work in to get to this point, so I'm very pleased with the attitude. As always with Callum, he looks in a good place and there's a good chance that he'll be involved. I think personally that Callum Wilson, I hope he starts, but I just truly believe he'll put him on the bench because he's been out for so long. I think he might start Joe Linton up front. We'll have to wait and see, you know. Be interesting to see what Eddie Howe picks, what team he picks, you know. And yeah, then it goes on to say about Kieran Trippier. Kieran is slightly behind him this week in a sense. He hasn't trained every day. When he has, he trained very well. So we'll make a late decision on him. It's incredible to have players of that quality come back into your squad. We've missed them, not just as players, but as personalities. And that's true because them people for me are leaders. Trippier is a leader. Definitely a future captain for me. And Callum Wilson, another leader again. 2 fantastic leaders. And it's great to have their personalities back on the pitch. Will it be on the bench though? Or will it be starting? I don't know. Let me think what you think in the comments underneath. Do you think Kieran Trippier and Callum Wilson will start the game? Do you think they'll be on the bench? Let me know underneath, please. That would be great. And then it goes on to say, I think everyone saw the impact Kieran had on the team in a very short period of time. Not just with his performances, but his leadership skills and the ability to help players on the pitch during games. To be able to add the back into the training group has been a brilliant lift for everyone. I've tried to stay in regular contact with both players. I think they've both reacted very well to the very difficult situation they've been in, especially Callum, because I think his injury was a difficult time for him in the season. He's very strong, resilient, and he's come back with a bounce. We haven't seen Fabian this week, so we hope he will be back to be available. He got a knock on top of his foot, so he went for a scan immediately after the Liverpool game. Came to check, it wasn't broken and it swelled up. Fortunately there was no fracture, so that's good. There was no break in the foot. After City's crushing exit in the Champions League semi-final on Wednesday, suffering an extra time defeat against Real Madrid, the 5-time Premier League champions shift their full attention to attempt lifting a 6th title in the space of a decade. Howe was not allowing the citizens' midweek loss to affect his own team, and his hopeful Newcastle, currently occupying 10th place, can learn from Saturday's defeat against Liverpool in a bid to end the 6 successive losses at the Etihad. He also goes on to say it can work both ways. You can be emotionally affected for the positive or negative. From our perspective, we will 100% prepare for the best Manchester City, and we'll have to be the best Newcastle we can be. I don't think there's any doubt their head will be in the game. They know now they're fighting, and their focus changes to the Premier League. They've been very consistent in their results, and nothing has wavered their focus. I don't expect this to. The only thing we can control is turning up and being the best us. Looking back at last week, that was a disappointment for me, that we just lacked a bit of intensity in our work that we've had consistently for the last 2 or 3 months, hence why we didn't get the result we wanted. I thought that as well. We didn't perform well against Liverpool. We're lacking, just lacking passing, creativity. There was nothing there. St. Maximin was running dead ends. It was a very frustrating game, but then you look on the other hand, getting beat 1-0 Liverpool's not too bad, is it? But at the day we weren't at our best, but that's because Liverpool suffocate you. Off the ball, they just suffocate. You get the ball back and they're straight back at your back four, whatever it is, your defence. Liverpool are just a terrifying team to play, if I'm honest. So yeah, that one's done. And then he goes on to say, after Paul Dummett agreed a 1-year extension with the club on Thursday, Howe was pleased to see the Geordie defender, who has made over 200 appearances for his boyhood club since 2013, committing his future for a further 12 months. I'm happy with that because Paul Dummett worked his arse off, worked his socks off, can play left back or centre back. He's very versatile. He always puts a shift in, and I like Paul Dummett, and I'm glad he's signed a new deal. Then it goes on to say, he's a great personality, Newcastle through and through. He loves the club and loves everything connected with the club. I think it's very important that the characters that the squad have are the highest quality, and I think Paul is. I still think he has a lot off on the pitch. I've been really pleased to see him stay fit for a sustained period of time. He's trained really well, and you have to remember back to the Leeds game, which was a pivotal game for us this season, and a moment where he went into a very difficult situation. I think he played with very minimal training time that day, and I thought he was outstanding against a very difficult opponent. He's played his part in our success, and I'm delighted he is staying. So that is Eddie Howe's press conference and what he said in it. Let me know what you think of it underneath in the comments, that'd be great. If you could also like and subscribe to this channel, that'd be great. Thank you very much. I appreciate it loads. It helps us grow my channel as well. And yeah, good luck for the game. I'll see you on the next one.